welcome back to my channel. If you haven't noticed already, something super special is going on right now and I'm about to tell you what it is. Here we go. As you guys know, lots and lots of YouTubers do Vlogmas. I have never done Vlogmas myself because I've always been like, it's just too much work for me because I've got a life, I've got 2 kids, I've got a business, but for some reason this year I was like, you know what, guys, let's just do Vlogmas. Let's vlog every day. Let's do a video every day for 12 days. And what we will call it is the 12 days of Kimmas. So guys, this is your first video of the 12 days of Kimmas, and I have so many fun, exciting, festive, holiday-ish videos coming your way in the next 12 days. I can't wait to get started. This Q&A is number 1. So I have a super long, super juicy Q&A plan for you today, and I'm gonna get to all of your questions, and we're just gonna like hang out for the next 12 days together. I'm so looking forward to this holiday season with you guys. I love you all, and let's get right into question number 1. All right, you guys, question number 1. How do you ask your crush to a Christmas party? The fun thing about Christmas parties, so whether that's like semi-formal, so at my school we always had like a semi-formal and that was like Christmas themed, but a lot of people have Christmas parties, so it could be a friend, it could be through your work, maybe you can bring a date to your work Christmas party, it could be for like some group that you belong to and they're throwing a Christmas party, or it could even be family. I think the best way to approach it is just be like, hey, do you want to come to this cute, fun holiday party with me? It's going to be a great time. And kind of just sell that. I think it's way less awkward to ask someone to a themed event than it is to ask them to a generic event, because then it's so obvious that you're asking them on a date and that you're like totally into them and you've been nervous. But when you have this really like fun festive thing coming up, it just feels so much easier, like it's an occasion and that you need someone to go with. If you're thinking about asking someone and you feel comfortable chatting with them and it feels like the natural next thing to do, I would say if you feel like asking, then just go ahead and ask and you can see what happens and you'll know sooner rather than later what the answer is. Okay, what are some flirty ways to give my crush some holiday goodies without it being awkward? I think the best way to give your crush holiday goodies without it being awkward is to gift these goodies to a few people. One thing that is a little awkward is if you come with like a tin and you've made all of these goodies for one person and it looks like you slaved away for hours in the kitchen, and if this person isn't your actual partner or you're not in a relationship with them, that can come across as a little awkward when you're actually giving them the gift. The best way to do it, I think, is to make like 5 little tins for like your best friends and maybe like just the people in your circle, and then just like write a special little cute flirty note to your crush. I think that's the best way to make it look like they're not the only one you went to all this trouble for, but they still feel special because they're one of like the 5 people that you thought of. Christmas music, yes or no? Absolutely freaking yes. I love Christmas music. I'm sad when it's over, and I'm a person. After Halloween, when Christmas music starts on the radio here in Canada, I'm stoked and I have it set to the Christmas stations like right away because I love it. How do you like to dress cute over the winter season? I have to say, guys, it's really nice to be able to dress cute again because last year at this time, I was a super pregnant woman and I couldn't wear any of my clothes. Absolutely nothing fit, and I was hot all the time, couldn't walk. It was just a complete disaster. I am very thrilled to be back in my regular body, not pregnant anymore, although the joys of pregnancy, blah, 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 like it's wonderful. I have a baby now, it's all good. But the thing is, guys, like it's so fun to look cute for the holiday season. It's one of my favorite parts of the holiday season is like getting dressed up for holiday parties and like, you know, just being festive and presenting that way. Like it's so fun. So one of the things I love to do for holiday season, for me personally, I know this doesn't speak to everyone, I actually really love a good sequin, especially like monochromatic sequins. I think you don't really want to go like many colored sequins. Like say this sweater was a sequin sweater, you wouldn't want the whole thing to be like many colors. I think that's a little tacky. But say you had like a black dress that was all black sequins, or a gold dress that was all gold and sequins, or you had one piece that was sequined. I think that is very classy. Holidays, in my opinion, are one of the only times you really get away with wearing sequins because it's obviously a festive time where everyone's expecting to go a little bit wild and have fun with fashion. So this is like the one time of year where I think you could really do something daring and go outside your comfort zone and nobody's gonna care. Kind of like Halloween in that respect. Another cute way that I like to express myself with fashion throughout the holidays is I love to wear cute coats and cute hats. The hats that I love have pom-poms, and I think that wearing like a cute white toque or hat with a pom-pom on top makes you feel wintry, makes you feel Christmassy, and kind of gives you that cozy vibe. Here in Toronto, it's cold, so you need a hat anyway, but I think even if you live in a place that's not super cold, adding a little festive hat actually can make a whole outfit go from normal to festive just by adding that little hat. Also, guys, I am going to be doing a holiday lookbook as part of the 12 Days of Kimmas, so stay tuned for that. I know a lot of you guys love to see like some inspiration for holiday looks, especially if this is not the type of like attire that you normally wear, if it's something outside your comfort zone. I have a lot of ideas on how to stand out but still feel comfortable and look like yourself. Stay tuned for the Kimmas lookbook. It's gonna be so cute and have many ideas for you guys. I'm so excited to share that. What are your favorite holiday makeup palettes and ideas? Because I love doing my makeup for the holidays. I would love to show you guys like how I do my makeup for Christmas and for other holidays surrounding. I think what's really fun about holiday makeup, kind of like clothes, is that you can go a little bit more fancy than normal and you can totally get away with it. So what I like to do is I like to do a little bit more of a dramatic eye, maybe a little bit more like kohl eyeshadow or eyeliner that really accentuates your eyes, makes them bigger. You can go with a fake lash, you can go with a strip lash for the holidays, because I feel like that can really accentuate your eyes as well. So those are perfect for a Christmas party. For palettes and for actual shades, I would say a really good palette that I love to use is actually Benefit. They have a lot of like wonderful highlights that you can use. I use the Hulu bronzer, I use their blush, and I also use some of their highlights. So you can get a few of them. I'll maybe link one right here so you guys can check it out. But like doing a smoky eye or like a more dramatic eye with a little bit of highlight right here is actually beautiful as well. Highlight's not really something that you wear to school or like out every day because like it's just too much. But for a holiday party, highlight is actually perfect. So if you can get a good palette with a highlight in it, I feel like that is a nice way to express yourself throughout the holidays. What is your favorite holiday Starbucks drink? Guys, I am old school. Maybe it's just because I'm becoming a grandma because I have 2 kids now. I love the peppermint mocha with a little whipped cream, and I have mine with soy milk because Nathan and I have recently gone vegan. Don't ask me about that. I'll tell you another time. It's interesting. It's going well. But yeah, I get mine with soy milk because it actually tastes exactly the same as regular milk. It tastes super good and it doesn't have dairy in it. So that's my favorite holiday drink. Just tastes like Christmas. What are some fun holiday date ideas? There's nothing as cute or as like moody as like a fun classic holiday date. This could be like if you've got a boyfriend, a girlfriend, so like significant other, or if you're just going on a first date. The holidays are honestly kind of like the best excuse to go on a date in the first place because I think there's like so many fun festive things to do. So I'm from Toronto. Here we have something called the Toronto Christmas Market in the Distillery District where like a bunch of vendors come, they set up all their wares, and then you basically walk around and like roasted chestnuts, drink mulled cider, and walk around this little snowy scape, and it's so freaking cute. If you have something like that in your city, that would be my #1 recommendation for a cute date. Here in Toronto, you can also get tickets to see a symphony play the soundtrack to Home Alone, like while the movie plays, and I think that's super cute as well because like you're basically watching like a fun classic holiday movie, but then you're also like having a cultural experience, and it's like worth going out and like getting dressed up for. I think that's super fun. But if you're looking for something like inexpensive, I think something like baking Christmas cookies is another like really good excuse to get together. You can be like, oh, I'm baking Christmas cookies for like this occasion, when really you could just buy them, but like baking gives you an excuse to like hang out, maybe throw a little flour on each other and like wear a cute apron and all that kind of stuff. So it just gives it that extra like bit of mood to make you feel fun and festive and let your holiday spirit kind of shine. Those are my recommendations for best holiday date, but if you guys have any like crazy fun ideas in your city, leave them in the comments so that everybody else can be inspired and take your idea because we're all friends here. Like we all like to share. We all want each other to get with our crushes. So like let's just be supportive and share those ideas right now because who doesn't deserve to be happy? What is your favorite holiday movie Oh my gosh, guys, my favorite holiday movie is definitely freaking Home Alone. I love Macaulay Culkin as Kevin McAllister. He is so cute. He's like the cute, I hope my little boy, Zach, looks like that because he's so adorable. And the Christmas music in that, I love it. La, 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 ooh. I love it so much. I could watch it right now. Actually, in fact, after this, I think I'll be watching that with the kids. I feel like Cassie will finally understand that movie now because she's like getting to the same age as little Macaulay Culkin. So, and if you haven't seen Home Alone, what are you thinking? You need to watch it now. Best holiday movie ever. And what is your favorite part of Christmas? My favorite part of Christmas, first of all, I take a little bit of a break from work sometimes. It's a nice chance to like unplug, shut down, and reflect on the year and be like, okay, like we're getting to the end of the year. Where are we at? Kimberly, where are we at? Family, let's settle down a little bit and spend some time and like reassess where we're at. For me, that's probably my favorite part of Christmas is having downtime with my family, with the ones I love. And what I like to do in that downtime is, first of all, something I never do during the year is I read novels. So this year, I'm reading freaking Christmas Shopaholic. You'd never see me touch a book like that during the year. I'm just being honest. But I started reading it already this holiday season and it gets me in the mood and it kind of makes me feel a little bit more relaxed and festive. And I think that's like something fun and really low key to do if you just have some time to kill throughout the holidays. I also love watching vlogs and like some of my favorite YouTubers do Vlogmas. That's so nice and fun and festive and can help me unwind with, you know, just when I'm sitting around with my family or when we're all just relaxing on Boxing Day or Christmas Eve or whatever. The other thing I love to do to unwind and other favorite part of Christmas is eating amazing food. I think Christmas is like a time for treats and a time for goodies and like baking and things like that. And I love like the different scents and smells and cooking and concoctions that people come up with at Christmas time. How can you apply perfume perfectly to make it last longer? That's a great question. Applying moisturizer before you put your perfume on has been shown to make your scent last longer because your skin is more moist underneath the scent. For me personally, I don't wear moisturizer except for occasionally on my face. So I've never really honestly used this tip before myself, but there's a lot of literature that says that this is true. If this is something that you struggle with, your perfume lasting all day, then why not give it a try? The most attractive smells or scents for the holiday season. I have always thought that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I genuinely don't think that there's like any one universal scent that like makes everybody smell good. I think that this is a bit of a combination of like what you love and what people universally love. And like a little bit of a combination too of like what works best on your skin, and everybody's skin and chemistry like reacts different with scent. So sometimes it's about like trying a few different things, but in general, holiday scents that I really like, the first is actually pumpkin pie. You know, we've already had Thanksgiving, but come on, some people have pumpkin pie at Christmas too, don't they? I don't know, do they? I don't know, we have pumpkin pie at our house for Christmas, so I'm just like gonna go with this. Other scents I like are more like candy cane, peppermint, kind of like that sweet but like minty scent. I think that's really Christmassy, and I think that can really pack a punch when you wear that because you smell like Christmas candy, and who wouldn't want to smell like that? Other scents that I freaking love, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Jo Malone Incense and Embers candle, but it is like, it gives you basically the scent of like a roasting fire, and it's basically like a burning fire. And like that might sound like a weird scent to furnish your home with or to wear, but I freaking love it because it just smells so like earthy and cozy, and like basically there's a fire going on in your nose and it's so lovely. So those are my recommendations for holiday scents. What are some of yours, guys? Let me know in the comments below. What is a good Christmas gift for a new boyfriend? I'm gonna answer this as if it's like a boyfriend and girlfriend. Let's just say this is like a new partner, a new love in your life. Maybe you guys haven't even said the L word yet, but like you're dating and then you're gonna have the holiday and you're like, oh no, I need to think of something to get them and I don't wanna like go overboard and get them something way more expensive than what they got me. So it is honestly so awkward when you're in this like early stage of a relationship and then Christmas happens, you know? I think you need to like tread really carefully carefully when it comes to getting a super cute gift that doesn't scream like, I want to be with you forever, but then also doesn't say, I don't care. You want to communicate that you care, but like in a nice, fun, lovely way. In my opinion, the best way to do that is actually to give someone an experience as opposed to like a thing. So the worst thing you can do for a new boyfriend or girlfriend is like a big jar of cologne or something like that. Because like you don't know what cologne they wear or if they wear cologne at all or perfume. You also don't know each other super well, and that's a really intimate gift. And it's also really expensive to buy cologne and perfume these days. So I think that like the best way could be like tickets to a band that you both really like that you can go to together. They don't have to be expensive tickets, but I think as long as it's like something fun that shows that you're ready to have a good time together, that's really thoughtful. You make the person think that you put a lot of thought into it, and you also give them something that they actually want, which is the whole point of, I think, the holiday season. Like, who doesn't want to get tickets to something fun? I think that you can use your best judgment depending on where you're at in the relationship, but experiences, if you're really stuck, experiences tend to be like a really popular option. So I wish you the very best of luck with that. Guys, that concludes our very first day of Kimmas. Thank you so much for joining me. Right now, I'm gonna be answering a few more of your questions over in the membership section, of course, for my members who are at the Daisy Love Bug or Love Bug Plus level. So if you wanna join me for today's Q&A over there, just meet me over in the member section right after this, and we will get started with the rest of the questions. Guys, I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of Kimmas. I'm not gonna say see you next week for another video all about relationships, because I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys, we'll see you then. Love ya.